Hey guys, this is Pastor Mike over at Church in Action Distribution Center, and I wanted to take some time to let you know what's going on here at the Distribution Center, because I'm assuming you're watching this video because you signed up to help out. So when you come in, walk through the main doors, and we've got a sign-up form that lets you know your hours. So make sure that whenever you come in, you log your hours. All this goes towards FEMA money that could possibly come back to the county, so we need to make sure we're keeping track of that. Also, we keep somebody up front, and they make sure that every person that comes through fills out one of these forms. You can see that it's in both English and Spanish, and so we want to make sure that we get that information. It helps us to do a little bit of quality control, how many people are coming through, but it also lets us be able to know what kind of damage they have. Maybe we want to refer them on to somebody who can help with their property, and so that we give them an extra piece of information. It's the little tear off at the bottom that gives them the Facebook page, the website, and an email address, and all of that information is on the bottom there for them to take. And they can also, if they need food, all the food, we're trying to send them over to 1C Church, and they can contact Gina. That information is here at the front welcome desk. And then also, if they need assistance with their property, then they get one of these forms. They can do it online, but we've got some paper copies here that they can fill out as well.
Only if they haven't done it online yet.
If they haven't done it online. We also have some buckets of supplies that are around the facility, and this is to kind of show you what's inside of each of those buckets. So as you come in, maybe kind of get familiar with the buckets, get familiar with what's inside of each one. The Red Cross bucket has a mop, a squeegee, a broom, so it's pretty cool that it's got all that. The God's Pit Crew buckets, we're trying to give those to everybody. It's got a combination of hygiene products, cleaning products, and snack items. It's also got a Bible in there for them as well. Some other resources on the table if they need batteries. We've gotten lots of batteries, but some of our volunteers have packaged these up, double A's for people who might need them. Lots of kids items that they can take with.
More batteries below.
Somebody has even donated some Bibles, the Gospel of John, which is here called the Book of Life. If they want any of that resource, we can definitely connect with them. And then we've also got a couple shopping carts that we take around to help out people who are in need. So we can grab some boxes and fill those up, but each person has to fill out the form, and then they also have to have somebody walking around with them. So it's like they have to have a buddy as they're going through the system. If it's kind of slow, then we put them with two. So come along with me and I'll give you a little bit of a journey. So we've got the buckets up front. Some of these supplies have come in from the David City Center, and they need to go. We've also got the Red Cross buckets, the God's Pit Crew buckets right up front. Then we've got pallets and pallets of water. Good information, but what we want to do is save the water till last so we don't have to carry it around with us, and we've got a pallet of that out front as well. We have gotten in like pallets of kettle corn. And so what we're saying is, you know, if you want a bag or two of kettle corn, then take a box or two. And if you're here and you're working and you're not working very hard, have some kettle corn. And if you've been here and you've been working, it's been a long day, have some kettle corn. So that's one of the things that we want to make sure that they know. We also have lots of boxes so that they can store their supplies in. More cleaning buckets here from a different organization that can all go out. We've got some of our good helpers here sorting and organizing some of the cleaning supplies. So we have everything from disinfectants to odor neutralizers like Comet. We have some toilet bowl cleaners, Windex, Pine Sol, tons of bleach right here. And then we've got some dish soap, laundry detergent. If you know anybody that's looking for things to donate, laundry detergent is one of those things that's been just kind of flying out of here. We've also got some Clorox wipes, a variety of different sizes of trash bags. Just across from me, we have some pet foods. So whether it's cat or dog, we even have a couple of packages of horse food and some miscellaneous supplies there to go with that. Right over here, we have some like cleaning bags. They were brought into us by East Central Health, I believe. And they've got some good stuff inside of there, even a bodysuit as you're cleaning stuff up. Paper goods, plasticware, lots of different kinds of masks. So just a basic dust mask or one with a respirator in it. We've got some of those gloves, anything from just a vinyl like food service glove to chemical gloves. We've got some leather gloves, a variety of sizes and styles. One of our suppliers donated some shoes. They're pretty awesome. They're Skechers strap shoes, but they're only 6.5s. But if somebody needs that, we've got that. A few tools. We're getting pretty low on shovels and rakes, mops, brooms. So that's another area of need, but we do have some of that here, and flashlights as well. And did I mention kettle corn? We have some kettle corn right here, pallets of kettle corn. Lots of Gatorade and soda, different kinds of pop available to us as well. And we kind of keep some of our supplies around and up on racks so that we can replenish things. I'm going to take you around to the other side. On the other side of our facility, we have a lot of our toiletries, things going on. So we have paper towels, toilet paper, baby formula, baby food, diapers, which you can do 2 packages of diapers. Some boxes come with 2, some come with 4. And we want to make sure you give them just 2 of those items. We also have wipes. There's deodorant, body wash, shampoo, bar soap, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, toothpaste, feminine products. We've even got some adult diapers. And if you can see it all the way there in the back, we have our kind of our medicine and first aid area. So over-the-counter medications, Band-Aids, things like that can be found in the back. And then on up towards the front, this is where most of our food items are coming. But as we mentioned before, we want this stuff to go to 1C Church eventually, but we have lots of cans of pop. We're giving those out a flat at a time. So that means 24 cans in that. If they have a big need, maybe you see a big family, they can have a couple of those. We have some, I believe this is kettle corn. And we also have some Gatorade, some Sobe. We have some large cans of food that are available here. Looks like we got some pears, some green beans, things like that. We also have vitamins. Vitamin C is available. These items back here are all snack foods, and it's a huge variety. Every box seems to have something different, whether it's barbecue chips, kettle chips, we have candy, we have lots of different kinds of like cereal bars. We even have some apple cider for your Keurig. Got some canned foods, some beef pot roast country vegetables. So just make sure we kind of go through these. And as you're working here, one of the things that we want to do is if we see one of these boxes kind of getting low, we want to try to combine that with another low box, just continuing to get rid of boxes and consolidating pallets and piles as much as we can to clear up floor space. Because as we get going here, we want to provide opportunities for even more and more products, and especially in the coming weeks, building supplies and fencing. So those are some of the things that we're going to be bringing into the space, but we can't do that if we don't have a place to put it. We've also got some lemon tea and Gatorade and kettle corn. So that's kind of what we've got in the space right now. And it's a limit 2 items of any kind for the individuals. So make sure that as you're going around, like 2 bleach, 2 Windex, 2 Pine Sol, like that's okay. It doesn't have to just be 2 cleaning products. When you get to the diapers, it's 2 packages. But when you get to these snack type of items that we just showed you, the snack items are gonna be, just kind of reach in like a claw machine and grab some and help them out. And kind of determine what their need is, so whether it's protein bars or snack items. Definitely when it comes to like the Gatorades and waters, like, we can give them a whole flat of that, a package or more, depending on what their need is. So don't limit those items as much, but some of the cleaning supplies, and definitely when it comes to the tools like the shovels and rakes and brooms and things like that, be kind of cautious in how much you're leaning out, because if we give one person a lot of them, then we can't help that next person down the line as well. So whenever you're here, the main thing is not to give product away. That's something that any of us can do, but it's to build relationships so other people know that there are people here that care about them. You might even get the opportunity to hear their story. Maybe if you feel comfortable taking the time to pray with them. I've done that with a couple of our families as they've gone through, and I want to encourage you to do that as well. Get to know them, get to know their story, refer them on to get more help, and build that relationship as they're going around. Thanks for taking your time to volunteer at the distribution center. If you hear from me, like on Facebook or email, I might say the DC. just so tired of typing all that out, but we've just called it the DC. So thanks for helping out at the DC. We look forward to having you here. Make sure you sign out whenever you get ready to leave, and thanks for being here.